Hello, my name is Zac Clay. I'm a professional dungeon master, and I help run an after-school D&D club. Dungeons & Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game created back in the 70s that's really become the grandfather of a lot of modern role-playing games and video games. In Dungeons & Dragons, players gather around a table to tell stories, roll dice, fight monsters, and cast magic spells. One player takes the role of the Dungeon Master. They're the one that controls the world. They come up with the story and the monsters that the other players have to fight.
One of my favorite aspects of DMing is building the world, creating characters and NPCs, and it's kind of like an outlet for all these ideas.
The dragon will use its turn to dash. It's no longer really focusing on you, it's trying to get to the crater as fast as possible.
The other players at the table each control their own character, a team that works together to help each other get through that dungeon or encounter or fight off the monster that's been put in front of them.
Dragon falling from sky.
Yeah, you can see the dragon and it's getting larger every second.
Hold on a moment, and I'm gonna zone out back to the astral projection.
Whether it's teamwork or collaboration, creativity, or even a bit of math, Dungeons & Dragons is the meeting point of all of these skills that these students work on every day.
Something I really love in D&D is just doing all the math, honestly. A lot of this comes in handy for classwork and homework, where I need to consider more than just the single option that I tend to just revert to.
When I was in middle school and high school, there was no D&D club here. When I came back to the school as an educator, I decided to run sessions of D&D for the students. Now we have this great club between both the middle school and the high school, and an amazing creative outlet for these students. No matter what else is going on in the world around them, when a player comes to sit at the table, the rest of the world can disappear. You find yourself immersed in the story that's happening and playing a character that isn't yourself. You can take on a funny voice or become the hero in the story, and perhaps that's some of the best collaboration and creativity that they get to express even just in the short time that they sit at the table.
You heal 11 hit points.
I got into D&D. It's actually because of her, actually.
Just showed me some books, got me introduced to the characters, and from there I just kept on playing.
Once a person realizes that the main part of D&D is just sitting around a table with your friends, rolling dice and telling stories, it's pretty easy to get into.